Hello, everyone. Today we're going to talk about what does it mean when you buy a house for auction.
Yeah, have you ever seen a house listed for auction and wondered what it actually means? Is it a bargain or is it a potential headache? By the end of this video, you will understand what it means when a house is up for auction, why it happens, and what do you need to do if you're considering buying one. Me and Paul, we've purchased properties for decades through auction process. So we're going to pull back the curtains and kind of show you how this works from A to Z. So Paul, let's start off. What does it mean when a house is for auction?
When a house is for auction, it means that the property is being sold to the highest bidder through a public bidding process. The sale is often organized by lenders, government agencies, and private auction companies, depending on the properties being auctioned. Auctions are typically used to sell properties quickly, and they're often a chance for buyers to get things below market value. So, why do houses go to auction, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, there's a few different reasons, right? You have your foreclosure auction, which is where the homeowner defaulted on their mortgage, basically stopped paying it and the bank sent them letters and essentially goes to the county courthouse for unpaid loan. Then you also have another type of auction where it's called tax liens, where after 2 years of not paying your property taxes, it usually goes to like an annual or semi-annual tax sale through the county of your state. And that's a way for the county to recoup the real estate tax debt that has been unpaid. You also have estate sale auctions where grandparents might have passed away and the kids, instead of doing it through the inheritors, instead of doing it through a normal MLS sale, they just want to quickly get rid of the asset and they'll put it up for like an estate sale auction. That's more of a private sale. And then, last are, I would call, bank auctions where that went through the foreclosure process. No one bid on it at the foreclosure sale that we mentioned earlier. The bank lender now owns the property. And instead of listing on the MLS, they might just want to get rid of it quickly, the bank, because they're not in the business of holding properties. They're in the business of making loans, and they'll sell it quickly through an online REO auction in most cases. So those are the four main types of auctions that we see out there. Paul, what types of properties do you see at these auctions?
You're going to see all different types of properties at these auctions. You're going to have things that are train wrecks that need literally everything. And you're going to have things that are in great condition, basically turnkey. You could just walk in and live in that property or rent it out as is.
Yeah.
So you get a nice mixture there. You'll have vacant properties. You're going to have some properties that are occupied. There's going to be potential issues they might run with a lot of these different properties, but it's also potentials to get great deals. I mean, with buying online auctions, especially if it's an occupied property, they've got to sell it at a little bit additional discount just because you don't know the condition of the inside. And as an investor, you got to assume it needs everything.
Next, we'll talk about, how auctions work for buyers. And as a buyer, what do you expect and what should you expect? First, it's the bidding process. The auction usually starts with a minimum bid, and it'll sometimes publish a reserve amount on what the bidding has to get to for the bank or the courthouse to automatically accept the bid. And then the participants will bid against each other, and then the highest offer usually wins, assuming it's above the reserve price. And we recommend, before actually bidding, whether it's an in-person auction or an online auction, is just to go and observe. We have other videos kind of more on the details of this, but just observe what's going on. That way it's kind of like practice for a game. You kind of understand what's going on before you actually start bidding. And then the other thing, as a bidder, you want to know, what are the payment requirements? Some in-person auctions might require, $10,000 up front if you win a property. Some online auctions might be 5% of purchase price, and that's due 3 days later through wire. So be cognizant of the immediate cash needs, and then when do you need to pay the remaining balance? Some sheriff sales I've seen as fast as 10 days, you have to pay the remaining balance. Some auctions, such as REO properties that me and Paul do, it's usually 30 days. So those are, understanding the payment requirements initially and later, and the timing is very important as well. And then you got to be aware of, how you're going to fund that too. So, is it your own funds? Is it an asset-based lender? Is it a private lender? And then the condition, take a look at if there's online photos, look at the online photos. If it's a local county sale, maybe drive by some of the properties that you're interested in, peek through the windows just to see how bad or good is the property condition. That will help you determine what your maximum bid is, because you know what the after repair value would be versus the repairs needed to get that after repair value. Paul, what are some of the risk and rewards of buying auction properties?
There's limited information. You don't really have a whole lot of information out there. So you got to do a lot of due diligence on your own. Could be a lot of existing liens. There could be tax liens, water, sewer liens, trash liens, solar panel liens, which we've run into recently and have been deal killers for us because of the astonishing amount that they're on there, 45,000 in one instance. And then there's no refund. So if you do put the money down on this and you don't follow through, you lose that refund. So that's big risk. That's why you've got to do good due diligence up front. Be smart with it, know what you're getting into, walk the property. If it has septic, assume it needs septic. Just assume all the different repairs are going to be necessary potentially. And that way, you know what you're going to be able to bid up to and still get a good deal.
And then who should consider buying auction homes? And I'll kind of elaborate more on that. Auction properties are great for real estate investors. You might buy directly from the multiple listing service or MLS, or you might currently market to home sellers, sending letters. You kind of have the Google SEO search working for you, all that stuff out there. But this could be another way to add an acquisition funnel in your business by, looking through properties that are distressed already. They come on every day, every month, depending on type of auction, and a good way to acquire a potential investment property at below market value. And obviously, as an investor, or if you're a homeowner, you got to be comfortable doing some of this research up front that we talked about earlier on the video. And you got to be able to finance these quickly because most of them won't be approved for a conventional loan. You're going to need either your own cash or some kind of private lender or an asset-based type lender out there to fund these deals for you quickly. And so it might not always be ideal for a first-time home buyer, these auction properties, but some of these auction properties are in good condition and do offer a 203K FHA loan for financing. And there's even some sites like HUD Home Store out there where when a property first comes off to auction, it's actually not eligible for investors or really non-occupied owners. So they target first-time, or homeowners, I should say, not necessarily first-time home buyers, to get kind of first dibs at the property. Now, you know what it means when a house is up for auction and what to expect when you're planning to bid. So if you're ready to explore this new exciting way to purchase a house in real estate, feel free to scroll below. We have a link in there, a 7-step process on how to buy auction properties. So it's a free gift for you for watching this video.